Hey everyone, Morgan here. So today we're going to talk about what is called the analytical balance. This is a typical looking analytical balance. It is good for finding masses down to a tenth of a milligram, which is typically going to be displayed as 4 places after the decimal on the balance itself. You will notice that it has a glass cabinet around the weighing pan. That is because movement from the air conditioning can actually cause fluctuations in the mass. It's that sensitive a balance. So when you look at them, they'll all have their own controls, but typically you're going to have an on and off button and a button for tearing or re-zeroing. So we push the on button, and it takes a moment for this to actually start up. Okay, I've got a blank screen right now. Give it a moment. There we go. 0.0000 grams, or a tenth of a milligram. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the glass cabinet, put a weighing dish in there, and then close the glass cabinet. And I have 1.9586 grams. When the G appears, that means that the balance is typically stabilized. Now, we're getting a little bit of fluctuation out there in the last number, and it can literally be just from me leaning against the counter or vibrations in the building because of HVAC equipment. Very typically, if you're using one of these, it might be in a basement room of a building where you don't get quite as many vibrations. So I'm going to re-zero it, push the re-zero button. Now what I can do is open it. I can put something into the balance. You will notice it's jumping around a little bit just from airflow when I have opened it. Okay, so let's take something. We'll take another small weighing dish, drop that in, close it, and give it a moment to settle. Remember, we're waiting for the G to appear. So this is 0.5169 grams. Now, if I put this on a typical laboratory balance that's a centigram balance, it would just read 0.52, okay, because that rounds off. So this gives you 4 places after the decimal when you are measuring in grams, which is a nice level of precision for some of the labs we do, especially in AP chemistry. All right? So again, it's called an analytical balance. It will typically just have an on-off button and a button for zeroing or tearing. It's got a glass cabinet, which will prevent airflow over it. And if you are really being a little OCD, there's even a bubble level in there so that you can adjust the balance of the balance and make sure that it's perfectly flat. All right, good luck with your labs. Thanks for tuning in. This is Morgan, signing off.